Hi everyone, this is Matt with Gleason Family Adventures. I want to show you a product that we bought today from Camping World. Nice thing about Camping World is they got these nice bags that my wife always loves to reuse. But today for our RV, we bought some all-weather Elements tire covers. Now the idea here and the thought is that it's going to protect your tires from the snow and the rain during the winter times and the winter months when sadly your camper is sitting still for long periods of time. And so we went ahead and purchased these as well as a cover that we have coming, and we'll show you on another blog later. But basically you need to have your tire size for your RV. You can see here there's a chart right on the back. You find your tire size and then it will tell you what size of covers that you need. I believe there's two different size covers. They come in either white, black, or gray. We decided to go with the black here. And this is a double tire cover, so both of the tires on the travel trailer will be covered. And you can purchase individual single ones as well if you like those. So you could use it for your Class A, Class C, fifth wheel, or travel trailer. It doesn't matter. They can make any different size, style that you want and color. We just happen to decide to go with the double and the black. So we're going to show you how these come out and how they get put on. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull it out of the package. We're inside here. Obviously it's Christmas time. And the first thing you're going to do is open up the box and pull it out. I'm going to do mine inside because the weather is a little bit cold outside. We're kind of a little behind the A game in getting these together and getting them on our camper. They come bagged and folded up, and I'm going to open them up inside to kind of warm them up and stretch them out a little bit. But there's really just two components to this. There is the cover itself, and the two important parts that you'll need to locate and identify is the plastic grommets. There's two on either side. They're made out of plastic so that they won't rust during the winter time and winter months. But you'll simply locate one of those. Also grab the bungee cord that it comes with, and you're going to untangle that from itself. It's nicely folded. And you'll notice that it's got a little ball on the end. So you have a ball on one end and a loop on the other. So the loop goes in the first grommet. You put the tire cover on your wheels. The loop goes through the second grommet and then comes back, and once you get it all wrapped up, the grommet will go through the loop, keeping tension on the cover so they don't blow away, just like that. And then that's all there is to it. And it's there until you take them off for your next adventure. I'll give you a little video here in just a moment and show you how they get put on the travel trailer when we come back. Okay, so now we're outside. Obviously it's a little chilly out. We've got snow on the ground. What can we say? We love to camp, and we went camping in late October, so here we are. So the only thing I've really done to the cover is I went ahead and preloaded the cord into the cover through the first grommet. Then you put the cover onto the tires. That loop that I showed you on earlier will go through the other grommet, swing back around, and then capture this one to have tension on the cover to keep it from flying away. Now, the only thing I've noticed that I've done here is you can see I've got an X jack that I've used to chock the tire. And that thing was, I center it usually on the tires to make sure it has a good firm grip, but I went ahead and loosened it up and slid it backwards. And the reason being is that little piece of metal sticking out, it's the handle for you to screw it on and hold it in place while you get it set up. I don't want it rubbing up against the inside of the cover as the winter has gone on. The only other thing is I've already put one on the other side that I've noticed is on the little bit of the flare right here. There's an edge on the back side of this. This thing has just enough flex to rub up against that. So one of campers' great friends is the pool noodle. And so what I'll do is I'll grab a pool noodle, cut it, and place it on the inside of that to add as a little protective measure to keep it from rubbing up against this cover. So first thing we're going to do is go ahead and throw on the cover here. Okay, so the first thing I've got is a piece of wood down here. I've got a couple of them laid out actually to kind of keep my knees from getting soaking wet and everything, but we're going to go down here with the cover and start to slide it over top of the tires. Now there's a little bit of a sew line on the tire, on the cover rather itself. You can see it right here. That's going to be on the top of the tires as we put it on. Just basically folding it over and slipping it on. You can see it goes on really easy. And that line right there will be at the top front of your tires that you can see. And you can see we're almost halfway done. The only thing we got to do is secure it with that loop that I showed you. I'm going to show you that underneath the bottom side of the camper. Okay, so now we're underneath the camper, and you can see the X-Chock there in the center of the wheels. I'm in the front wheel here. I went ahead and threw the cable around, the little bungee cord around towards the front so I could grab it. I'm laying on a piece of plywood, and then you can see there's the front grommet right here. And that bungee cord just simply goes through that hole. You kind of pull it as snug and tight as you can. I'm going to throw it all the way to the back again. And now I got to go to the back, reach around, and attach it to the grommet. The only thing you can notice here, if I can adjust the camera up just a wee bit, is the braking system and the components here. There's some wires sometimes through there. You want to make sure those aren't like pulling on those or anything like that. So you'll make some final adjustments before you go ahead and crawl out of here. But I'm going to slip around to the back and attach the grommet and the ball to the bungee cord. Okay, so here we are. We're on the back side of the camper. Just going to reach up and grab that cord, pull it back to this little ball right here, put it through, and that is all there is to it. Your cover is on. Make some final adjustments, make sure it's nice and snug for the winter time, and let's pop up front one more time. Okay, so that's it. This is very simple to put on, very quick, very easy. This one ran about 20 bucks. It was on sale. So for both tires, you get both sides, you get 40 bucks. You get both of your tires covered for the winter. That the cover that we're going to put on here in a little bit is not going to come down and cover. One thing I want to point out right here, you can see this road skirting right here. On the back side, there's a little bit of an edge, and it's really super close to that cover. That's where that pool noodle is going to go. I'm going to cut a piece that's about that length, slice it down the side, and put it on top of there to keep it from rubbing up against there through the winter. So hopefully this information is helpful to you, and you can take a look at it and see our other videos and some how-tos on how to get your RV ready for your next adventure. So this is Matt Gleason with Gleason Family Adventure. Thanks for tuning in.